Caught with straight shots and then pop bottles.
Yeah.
Flirt with the hood rats, then pop models. Caught with straight shots and
What's up, YouTube? How's it going? This is the Meme Machine here, giving you another Pokemon Black and White battle, and let's get this started. Alright, so this is just a typical OU battle against Ciel 04 from the Pokemon Center forums. He's an admin there, and I start off with my machine. He starts off with his awkward. Ooh, that's sort of awkward. Anyway, I will go for the roar here just to see what he was going to switch into. I should have gone for the Fire Blast straight off the bat to take out his fortress. He sent out his whatchamacallit, and I go for the superpower. Predicted, son. That's right. But he lives on with like 2 HP. Like he had a focus sash built in or something like that. Anyway, so I know I can't take a close combat from him, so I bring in my big G. And he takes that X-Scissor like a G. Because you know why? He is. And he gets that poison, so now he's poisoned. Dang. So I'll be getting health back. I go for the sub because I knew he was going to switch out. There was no way he was going to switch into that. And this Gyarados gives me so much problems this game. Dang. If I was able to take him out really easily, this would have been such a easier battle. So I go for that X-Scissor anyway, just because I had the sub up. I said, why not? Why not waste, or why waste the sub? So I send him my Rose Bush, and he goes for the Dragon Dance. This whole game, and for most of the time, he keeps trying to send in his Magnezone for that whatever magnet ability, whatever, so that I can't switch out of my Rose Bush, and he could just set up all day on me. So I'm afraid he's gonna switch into that, so I keep predicting that and switching out to something else. So I switch out into Big G this time, but he goes for another Dragon Dance, and oof, I was sort of lucky because if people went for a Waterfall, I would have killed him. Alright, so I switch back out to my Rose Bush, and this time he goes for Waterfall, and I get that Iron Barbs damage, and he can take those all day long, and he gets buffeted by the Sandstorm. Let's do it. So after I get all my lefties, he goes for another taunt, and dang, I keep thinking he's gonna switch out into his freaking Magnezone so I can lead seed it. At least, even if he does switch out into it, I could at least be getting health off of it slowly. But I don't. I stay in one more turn though. He goes for the Waterfall, thinking I was gonna switch into my Big G again. I went for the Gyro Ball just because he had a couple Dragon Dances set up, so I knew it was gonna do pretty good damage, even though it's resistant, and it does. Cause you know why? I know things about numbers. So he sends out his Trap Card Magnezone, and I'm like, haha, gotcha, son. I sent out my why you so mean. And you know why? He's the mean one. He goes for the sub because he's faster. I go for the Brick Break, and bam! Knock the little plush down the face. Make it disappear. That's right. So he gets his lefties, and then he goes for the Power Fire. And I'm like, oh crap. Oh my god, am I live? Oh, I live with 8 HP, and I'm like, yeah, son. I go for another Brick Break because I'm banded. And he lives with like a sliver of health too. I know he's gonna kill me, and I can't switch out. So I just have to stay in and take it. So my why you so mean fainted, and unfortunately he couldn't do more stuff. But I sent him my Big Bertha. Should put big in front of that name so it could be Big Bertha instead of just Bertha. I missed the Stone Edge, and I'm like, he goes for the Thunderbolt. I should have just gone for another Stone Edge because the second one would have missed, but I just wanted to see that his Thunderbolt doesn't affect any one of my Pokemon. So I sent him my Big G, pretty much just so, yeah, I could be like, haha, didn't do anything, you suck. So I went for the Earthquake, thinking he might say in, even like leave it just for Death Fodder, I don't know. But I switch out my Superstar. He goes for the Waterfall. Boom! I'm right in here. I'm trying to scare him out, making him think I have the Thunderbolt, and get hey guys, hey, guess what? I don't have the Thunderbolt. Oh, and I made him switch out. I'm like, yeah, I go for the Psychic. I had the Psychic instead. Cause you know why? Psychic is beast. Psychic is awesome. I hit him, boom, but I get buffeted by the Hail. It's okay, because I got leftovers, so it doesn't matter. Because I got leftovers, but he going for the Giga Drain. I'm like, I thought it would have been faster than him. And he gets pretty much all the health back I just took off. And I'm like, no, so I sent him Big Bertha. I was gonna Woo, I was gonna try to scare him out for whatchamacallit, close combat. Thinking I was gonna use some close combat, I went for the Stone Edge just in case he would have brought anything else in. And it does decent damage. Should have just gone for the close combat anyway. But I sent in machine, you know why? Because I don't want that hail up. I want my sand. And my sand is the man. Okay, anyway, so he goes for the Volt Switch. I get intimidated by his Gyarados, and I know I could live pretty much anything this Gyarados can hit me with, especially since I'm at full health. So he hits me with Waterfall, and bam, I hit him with a Crunch, but because of that Intimidate, I didn't kill him. And I'm like, ugh. And I don't want to take the risk of having my machine die on the next turn just because I know his Ambisnow is still alive, and if he does bring out the hail, I need to have my Sandstorm up just so he can't blizzard the heck out of everything. But I make a great prediction here. He goes for another Waterfall, hits my Rosebush, Iron Barb's damage takes it down to a small enough level. His Sandstorm just comes in and wha-bam, knocks the ish out of that, and then that happens, and then he starts blizzarding stuff, and I'm like, oh crap, I didn't die. But then I went for the Leech Seed. That was a misclick. I was trying to go for the Gyro Ball, because if he was able to outspeed my Superstar, then I know he's got to be super fast. So I bring in my machine just to get rid of his freaking whatever it's called, hail. So then I bring in my Sandstormer and get that Sandstorm boost so it doesn't do anything. He brings in Trap Card and I Fire Blast. I wasn't playing any games that time. Just in case he brought in his Fortress, I knew I was going to take at least something out. So then he brings out Terrakion, and dang, if I would have Stealth Rocks or something up, he would have died right there. So he goes for the close combat, and I hits it. But hey, dang, don't forget about Iron Barbs. Woo! My Rosebush just took out 2 enemies, his Gyarados and his Terrakion, without having to hit him once. Well, he has Gyarados once, but you know what I'm saying. So he brings out his Regi. I bring out my machine just in case he was going to bring out his Ambisnow. He goes for the Dragon Pulse. Ooh, look how little damage that does. Dang. I went for the Fire Blast because that's pretty much all I could do, and it's got neutral damage. So he withdraws and goes for the Fortress. I should have gone for another Fire Blast right there, but I went out for Roar. I went for the Roar. I brought him back out, and I wasn't sure at first why he would switch out. I didn't think he had anything, but I saw the Focus Blast and I'm like, dang it, he has to be either Scarfed or Specs. I'm pretty sure he's Scarfed because that Dragon Pulse did nothing. So I withdraw because I don't want to take a Focus Blast, and he hits it this time, and I'm like, haha, man, it's gonna do nothing. So he is buffed by the Sandstorm. I get my Poison Heal damage, and I'm going. He sends out his Fortress. I'm like, sub up. Woo, I got my sub. So he's getting his lefties. I'm getting my lefties. I'm swords down. I'm playing with swords. It's fun. It's dangerous, but it's fun. Cause you know, Big G can do that. He can play with big old sharp swords and stuff. And I'm getting that Poison Heal. So I went for the Earthquake. Brrr, pow. I take it out. I should have just gone for another Earthquake right there just to take it out. But I got a little greedy here, and I went for another Swords Dance. So I'm like, hey, you know what? I got 2. Might as well get +4. But he sets up his 3rd layer of spikes. I was pretty much just... Oh, no, I remember what I was thinking. I thought he was just gonna explode just because he had that such little health that it probably wouldn't have mattered. So I thought he was just gonna blow himself up, but he didn't. And he brings out his Ouija and he's got the Ice Beam, and I'm like, no, but I got my sub up. And then I got +4. So that's gonna kill it at that little health. Dang, that's right. So right here, I didn't want to switch out just because I had +4 on him. But I should have switched out. It would have probably been a big difference in the match. And just because I would have had one more chance to dodge his last move, you'll see what happens. I bring in my machine to get rid of the Sandstorm, so his Blizzard isn't 100 accuracy anymore, but he still hits. Whoa. And I'm like, oh no. And then he brings up Bertha. I bring in my big Bertha, and he goes for another Blizzard. I'm like, no. He hits it 3 times in a row. Or, well, the first time. Whatever, he hits it 2 times in a row. I'm like, no. So, I'll leave his link. He's got a couple battles up. I'll leave the link to the Pokemon Center up in the description. And till next time, my friends. Peace.